happens next is downright chilling.
Why are you doing that?
It's got a bit of cold.
Just as Nuke was about to say it's downright chilling. Not like that.
I don't like it either.
A lot of cold air coming out of this one.
Where did it go?
Which creeps me out.
Oh, that is
Clear.
Huh?
What in the fudge?
Anything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it, you won't manage, so I'm real, I'm silent like
Happening people, Hennything Goes here, back again with another scary reaction. If you're new to the channel,
bless you. Was that your scary? Was it?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
make sure you're liking, sharing and subscribing as always, hitting us up in those comments, clicking the bell for the notification, and you can support us even further by clicking the join button below. Nuke, it's been a minute. And then you're gonna be back again.
Yeah, keep an eye out. New Year's Day, we got his top 20 of the year. Gonna do that for New Year's Day.
We've got the top 10 scary ghost videos that will scar your brain.
Too late.
What comes to mind so far?
What, scar my brain?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been scarred.
There's only one that comes to mind that two. One on land, one in water.
Oh, you mean from Nuke?
Yeah,
that we've seen on Nukes. Oh,
no, just scary videos in general. The bike one. Do you remember when he come around the corner on the bike and there was no one there, and then he looked back and someone was just like, "Hey."
You're giving me trauma.
There's that one, and the one when he come out of like the underground canal and there was something swimming next to the boat that was massive.
Do you want to stop? Or I've forgotten about all these videos. I try and once we press stop, I try and
Happy thoughts.
delete it out of my brain.
No, those two have scarred my brain.
Yeah, most Nuke videos
Do?
scarred my brain, but it was finished. My brain was done. It was Jellington before we even
Jellington?
Yeah, before we even started these videos.
You haven't?
Oh, we were.
That's what I
Why
thought.
are we not subscribed? We were subscribed. There you go. Oh, that's why, because the button doesn't work. YouTube doesn't want it to work. Right,
At least it's 10.
yeah, we're doing 20 tomorrow.
10's good.
And it's an hour longer than this video tomorrow, so that's going to be fun.
10's
But
good.
we got to get this one out of the way first, so.
Shall we?
Come on in. 5 months ago, 19-year-old Dylan Rounds mysteriously disappeared from his farm in Lucin, Utah. Search parties have scoured the area, but Dylan has never been found.
We begin tonight with a local family
we don't
very
usually
concerned about their missing
Real.
son,
Yeah.
who seemingly vanished from his farm. His parents say he was excited to start farming in northwest Utah, but after he planted his crop, he went missing, and now they suspect foul play.
This land in Lucin, Utah might not look like much, but to 19-year-old Dylan Rounds, it was everything.
I'm convinced that it's foul play. Every vehicle he has, a retractor, everything is accounted for and in place.
If you know anything about Dylan's disappearance, his family is begging you to call police.
Lance Kelly from the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment decided to join the search for Dylan Rounds, investigating the many abandoned mines and caves in the countryside nearby. On this particular exploration, Lance finds an entrance to the collapsed Bald Eagle mine.
That's not
Now,
supposed
it
to
should be
entrance.
noted that the old collapsed mine is said to be haunted. But nevertheless, Lance heads into the small entrance to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Why are you doing that?
It's got a bit of cold.
Just as Nuke was about to say it's downright chilling. Not like that.
I don't like it either.
A lot of cold air coming out of this one. It's probably pretty deep. Anyone in here?
Hello. I heard.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Oh.
As Lance enters the collapsed mine, he asks, "Anyone in here?" To which someone or something seems to reply, "Come on in."
I didn't even
Now
hear
the
that. I
sound
just
is a bit
heard like
difficult to
a
hear as
noise. I
Lance's
didn't
feet
hear.
are crunching against the loose gravel on the floor of the mine. But I did my best to isolate and enhance the creepy reply. Listen again carefully.
Anyone in here?
You can hear it now that he's. I didn't hear that first of all.
I had it clean, that's
As
what I
Lance
said.
treks further into the abandoned mine, it soon becomes clear that the passage is too small for anyone to be hiding
I was
inside.
gonna say.
So just who or what could this voice be? You can follow the continuing search for Dylan Rounds over on the YouTube channel, Earthworm Infotainment. Gotta see it to believe it.
We don't usually.
Get that.
I say we. Nuke doesn't usually put like an actual disappearance or anything on, unless it's like not like something that's happened recently.
That's
anyway.
recent as well.
Like if he's usually it's like something that happened like in the 1800s or something, where someone passed away in the house and now it's haunted or something, but not like a actual someone went missing and.
Yeah, that was. I think when he first entered, and I said whatever I said it over it. So when we went back, I heard it clear.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear it until we enhanced it. It's nuts that you actually heard to come in.
That was clear as day to me.
Yeah, I need to clean my ears apparently. I just heard like a no, thank you.
One, that's sad. Two, bruv, I had the chills, bruv, immediately.
That's why I like mentioned it, because when it's like something that's like very recent and like, and we know something paranormal is about to happen, it's like, I don't know why it makes it seem more real than like.
You don't know why it's more real.
No,
it's
but
real.
like if someone died in like 1850 and it's like an old house,
I'm excited.
I don't know if it's like, oh, this is what they do. Like these old houses, they like my nan's house is
A mess.
certain years old, and it just makes noises when it gets hot and cold.
It's
it
a
just
mess.
Makes noises.
I've heard noises on the phone, and I wanted to get off the phone to you.
Yeah,
When you going there?
that was only number one.
When you going there?
Tomorrow.
TikTok user Chubby Gooby recently moved into her new home in Reno, Nevada,
What a
along
name.
with her husband and their 2 cats. Not long after moving in, the cats started to behave in a very odd way.
That's what cats
Well,
do.
our surveillance
That's
camera
what
caught
cats do.
this, and
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nerved about everything that happens, and the fact that the camera just stopped at the end of this.
Is that the greatest cat toy ever?
I'm not really
What is
sure
that on
what
the
to
floor?
do about this.
Super tunnel.
Just watch and let me know what you think at the end.
Goes to the multiverse. That cat is fat as shit.
My cat never comes up to me like this unless she wants food, so that might have been
all
what
the
it
time?
was, but she was acting particularly weird.
What's wrong? What's wrong, baby girl? Why are you looking at me like that?
Why did they remove the thing?
What?
There was a blur here.
Our cat just walked away from me,
Oh, yeah, that was.
and I felt like she knew it was coming.
What the fuck
Did that just fall off?
just happened?
Both of the cats were looking at it though. Why is the camera
Hello?
dropping?
As Chubby Gooby is relaxing with a drink and watching TV, her cat approaches her as if alarmed. But then soon the kitty inexplicably just jumps away. Just then, a flower pot falls from the fireplace as if pushed, and even more strangely, the CCTV camera suddenly drops from its mount on the wall. Late another night, Chubby Gooby and her husband are fast asleep in bed, but something in their house is awake and very active. Something terrifying.
This is a shit blurry camera.
Oh, Paranormal Activity. That's fun. Gonna tickle the foot.
You're stupid.
I thought it was actually doing something then, but it's just her moving. No, he's gonna put them in the rubbish.
Get in the bin. What's going on with the camera as well? It's getting blocked off of corners.
I think it's just out of focus or something. What?
Get in the bin.
Is it a bin? Hey.
A clothes hamper slides across the floor toward the sleeping couple as a book seems to be yanked from the shelf by an unseen force. The couple awakes confused and in panic from the sound, but they only realize what happened later, after watching their security video.
Get rid of these videos!
Even after the events in the house, Chubby's husband is still skeptical. But one night, Chubby hears creepy sounds coming from the basement. After a long discussion, she convinces her reluctant husband to head down to the basement with her to investigate. It did not go well.
Can't believe you have me recording this.
Well, you know.
What do I know?
You don't know. What if something happens and we don't have any explanation for it?
And you could just film it.
Like I said last time.
Shit focus.
How about we turn the lights on? I'm so glad we don't have basements here.
So I'm tired.
Why? I like basements.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing good has ever happened in a basement.
Things happen.
I think you're exaggerating.
Other than the Sean Paul video,
It's
nothing
a
good
basement.
ever happened.
Stop banging on your damn furnace.
Nuke these sound effects. I know it's gonna go quiet and then something's just gonna... Oh!
Yeah. What the f*** is that?
It's broken frame.
Yeah, that happens.
Does it?
What the f***?
Wait, but you're still standing there.
Okay, we need to go. Go. Go.
Oh, where?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Jeep, go. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Let's go.
Go. Go upstairs.
Chubby Gooby's skeptical husband is now convinced as random things start to fall and eerily move across the basement floor right in front of his eyes. The terrified couple runs right back upstairs. So could it be that the couple's new home is haunted? Let me know what you think. The Man in Black.
Somebody is buried.
What do I say every video? The more cameras you put up, the more is gonna happen. You keep giving these ghosts their own TV show. You don't need... I get it if you want to have a security camera outside your front door or something like that. You do not need one in the kitchen, in the bedroom.
You might have valuables, isn't it?
Yeah, but if someone's in, like, if someone's gonna break into those rooms, the CCTV is not gonna help you. It's too late.
Insurance purposes?
The only thing it's gonna do is make that poltergeist just start picking shit up and just the poltergeist just being like, I'm bored today. Oh, they're asleep. That was fun. Wonder what I can do next. I know. I'm gonna do some knocking downstairs and let them come downstairs and just throw all the picture frames at them.
So yeah, technically, is that the poltergeist setting a trap? Yeah. Because humans can't hear noises and not know what the noises are without having answers.
I can. Guess what? If there's knocking in the basement, the last thing I'm doing is gonna go down and be like I'm in Scooby-Doo.
Basements are fun.
No, I'm so glad we don't have them here. There's only ever just like junk down there as well. Nothing good happens in the basement. Everyone's only ever
junk and bodies.
Some people turn them into like bedrooms and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're basically like attics here. Everyone just puts their junk up there or down there.
Yeah, but attics, they're nowhere near as terrifying as basements.
I don't think you've seen enough attics.
Forest Gates 1 is bad enough. That's enough.
This next creepy video is a bit of a mystery, as it was shared to the internet without a source. So the story goes that the video was filmed by a young tourist in Europe while exploring an abandoned old monastery. And without even knowing, he captures something truly chilling.
Oh, it's gonna be like an old monk or something in a black robe. Where did he go?
A figure dressed in what looks like a long black Nukes robe appears briefly in the doorway before just disappearing into thin air.
He's translucent as
The
well.
tourist didn't even realize what he had just filmed and only discovered the figure when rewatching his footage later. But with no definitive source, is it real?
What made you
or
say
is
like
it
a monk or
all
something?
just an
Is it a
elaborate
monastery?
hoax? You decide. If you found a great ghost video online or recorded one yourself, please send it my way at nukes.5@gmail.com. Uninvited.
Yeah, that wasn't just a guess. He said he was in a monastery. That one was...
It could be anything.
That one was weird. They're the ones that make me think not all of these videos are fake, because one is put up without like a source, so it's not someone putting up trying to get views or anything like that.
It's not for
translucent. Just disappears into thin air as well, and it's translucent. No.
How do you think you'd feel if you witnessed that with your own eyes?
Well, they didn't.
Oh,
They didn't see it. They
camera.
was just recording the monastery, and they noticed it later. But then, even then, it's just put up. There's no source of where the video's been put up from, so it's not even like there's like, oh, I put this up because there's a ghost in it. It's just appeared on the internet. It's where I watched a horror film set in a monastery last night as well.
What's the name?
Hellhole. But I think that's the English. It's an Italian film.
Nice.
It's a foreign horror film.
Was it good?
Does not end nicely.
Okay, cool.
Has a very
twist.
No, the ending is they didn't even say like we're gonna try and do a good ending. Nope. Just the whole film is just bad. Just ends bad.
What, downhill from the start.
There's no like the hero of the film
doesn't survive.
Doesn't do hero stuff. Just more bad. Even when you think, oh, okay, this is where it's going to turn now, and they're going to do like it's going to be like a good resolution. Nope. The worst resolution it could be.
Remind me, I want to watch that today. Come on then.
I thought we were done. We're doing top 3.
Nick Perry from Roseville, California says that he witnessed a dark shadow figure while driving on the allegedly very haunted Dyers Lane Road 2 years ago. Nick is convinced that this dark, sinister thing attached itself to him and even followed him home. He says that since that night he has experienced terrifying paranormal activity in his home. Now, fearing that his family and friends might think he's lying or maybe just went right off the deep end, Nick says that he never told anyone about the strange incidents in his house. But he claims that the paranormal activity in his home has become more frequent and more intense. So he has decided to record the incidents on his new YouTube channel called The Hooker. No idea why that name. But anyway, late one night Nick starts to hear something and grabs his camera.
Crossbow
what he
on the wall,
catches
by the
on
way.
video is truly bizarre.
Guitar and crossbar.
Guitar, violin,
So-
crossbar.
I thought fine and David, we're back. I just got out of the shower. And I heard, well, it sounded like the door opening and closing, but
I hate these angles.
nobody's f***ing here.
It's always going to be something behind people at these angles. Get the strap.
Messy room, I know. Which creeps me out for some reason.
I'm going to throw up. Get the strap.
They're at the f***ing door.
Get the strap. The light wasn't even on either.
There's always a cat. Always a cat.
That's where the knock is coming from. You open the door, then the light goes on.
Nick becomes increasingly more anxious as the unexplained activity soon starts to get more intense.
Don't f***ing scare me, dog.
Oh, not them spinner roonies.
The ghost put his chairs upside down on the table.
What's that garden?
I thought the dog was floating then, by the way.
Tough dog.
You thought what?
I thought the dog was floating. I couldn't see the arm of the chair.
Why every time I'm f***ing alone, dude?
Unnerved by what he's experiencing, Nick's own dog scares him as he catches the window blinds moving on their own.
Ew.
Nick has no idea that things are about to take an even more terrifying turn.
Where we go? Where we go?
One night, Nick is taking a cute little video of his cat when he captures something downright chilling.
Wow.
What's with all the fat cats today? Some
What are you on
spoiled
there?
cats.
This is random.
Ah, no mirrors. Oh, well, then.
He didn't see that.
What's that, dude?
Nick
Did you
hears
see
a
it?
bang, and as he exits the bathroom to investigate, a small dark figure can be seen in the bathtub as his camera pans by. But Nick doesn't
what-
even notice
what is
it
that?
until he checks his camera
What could it
footage
be?
later.
Cousin it.
Nick now becomes determined to try to catch video of
Alright.
the odd shadow figure again, so he sets up more cameras to record around his house while he's away.
What do I say?
Late one evening,
More
he
cameras,
returns
more's gonna
to
happen.
find this.
Oh,
What is that? That is Russian.
I've got chills. I just got chills all the way up my back when that walked past. That was a Don.
Yeah, someone in your yard.
That wasn't cousin it. That was a Don, and it was like 6'7", 6'8".
That's Uncle Fester, cuz. Even, do you know what? I feel like we can sense stuff because he looked in there, and then when he walked back past to come in the bedroom, he looked again.
Yeah, like you could feel that there's something there. Oh, he heard the sound. That's why.
In the dark, that's not checking anything out.
Someone or something can be
I'm
seen walking
through
around
your
the
yard,
living
cuz.
room.
When it goes that way,
Innit? That's disgusting.
His home. So just who
this
or
one,
what
that's
is this? Nick believes that the
Who
dark
shit
figure he
like
saw
that?
years ago on Dyer's Lane followed him home and is still haunting his house. But
It
what do you
changes shape.
think is going on here?
kind of
You
starts
can follow
like
Nick's
this
continuing
shape.
search for answers
And
over
then,
on his
then you
YouTube
can see
channel,
it.
the hooker.
Posture.
The Outback Skinwalker.
The hooker is jokes.
We're doing the top 20 tomorrow, and I feel like all of these could be on it. Because I block these videos out when we finish, that top 20 is going to be a mess. Because that's when usually they're called top 10, but they're just the 10 that he's got.
Yeah, because there's like three. There's three.
He's got like 10 videos that week, so he just puts them up. Whereas top 20 is actually going to be the top 20 of the. So that's going to be fantastic. Skinwalkers are always fun as well.
That thing went from Cousin It to Uncle Fester, bruv.
Yeah.
It was actually massive.
Yep. Stop putting cameras up.
I might put
Just
one
stop
up.
doing it. Huh?
I might put one up.
Where?
Where we record?
Put it in that corner, facing this way.
Facing what? The
This
wall?
way.
The wall or us?
No, yeah, us.
Yeah.
But just, I don't really know how you set them up. The ones that just constantly record.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
They can't be that. I think there's ones where you like, they're on like a 24-hour clock, so they record and then, like,
Been looking for a reason to set something alight anyway.
record over itself.
Oh, for data, you mean?
Yeah. But how about we don't do that actually?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
No. I want to see no ghosts skanking where I sit all the time.
There's probably two that do the same shit we do. Just because they've got no laptop.
He's gonna record two ghosts sitting there watching top 10 scary human videos of the week.
This next creepy video was posted to Reddit by Australian Reddit user Hasbeen42 with the caption, quote, "My friend recorded a potential skinwalker."
Potential.
So Reddit user Hasbeen42's friends are out in the woods of Australia late one night when they encounter this.
It is Australia.
We got hearing weird noises in the forest.
Huh?
What the what the fuck?
The friends have no idea what they captured on camera, and Hasbeen42 took it upon himself to post the video to Reddit in search of answers. The friends believe they
It
might
pops
have
out that
captured a
side first,
skinwalker.
and then it
But
pops,
what
yeah.
do you think this could be? Is it a skinwalker?
Not as
or
far
just
though,
some
like, it popped out a
strange
little bit and then
Aussie
popped out
critter?
that side.
That was a proper peekaboo from Skinwalker, boy. They sound like they went. Then
Haunted hotel.
they immediately turned Canadian. Oh, hey! Oh, hey!
It's better than what Australians usually say because that'd get the video demonetized. But it's Australia. That could be anything.
That's just a
in
lizard.
Australia.
That's just a lizard.
That's
a baby lizard.
Outside is a different planet in Australia.
It's the dark continent.
It's like
it's the dark continent over there.
Just dragons. And
if you know what I'm talking about, it's the
them
dark
big
continent.
elephants from Lord of the Rings and all that. Just Australia is just.
Oh, I saw a thing today. What is it? It's 900 foot. Okay, cool.
I said I don't know. I think it was Australia, but I see a video on Twitter a couple of days ago where someone went into their basement, and there was just thousands of scorpions, just chilling in the basement, like literally just scorpions, like all up the wall. Yeah, I'm getting itchy talking about it. Australia's not.
Would you ever go?
Huh?
Would you ever go?
Probably, but I wouldn't be able to leave my hotel room probably. When I went Mexico, that was bad enough.
Well, Cancun?
And I was like 5. Yeah, no, I don't know where in Mexico I went. I was like 5, and
yeah, but you've been Cancun.
The bugs
as well,
there
right?
are
monstrous.
The moths, you know, like the circle lights you get at like hotels where they're just on the wall, they're just like a circle like this big.
Did they block out the light?
The moth, was bigger than them. And they had these. They look like flying ants, but if you know, like the flying ants here, but if you made this big, they used to just fly around in circles outside the hotel room door.
Don't know what omens you got going on with you.
That's the Jurassic period. Yeah, that's 65 million years ago. That's not meant to be now. I'm just scared of everything.
Menger Hotel was built in 1859 in San Antonio, Texas. It was constructed on the old battlegrounds of the Texas Battle of the Alamo. Then, years later, during the Civil War, the hotel was converted into a hospital for wounded and dying soldiers. With a history like that, it's not surprising that the hotel is considered to be a hotbed for paranormal activity. Over the years, the hotel staff members and guests have had countless strange supernatural encounters. Back in 2009, hotel guest Ricky Garcia had a first-hand experience with one of the hotel spirits when he was recording footage of the beautiful, historic interior.
Oh.
Translators.
And the quality of the... I wasn't paying attention to what year he said this was, but the quality of the video is not...
editable.
It is, but...
A translucent figure
like
about the size of a child can be seen walking on the other side of the main hotel hall on the second floor. And Ricky isn't the only one who captured a ghost on camera on the Menger Hotel's second floor walkway. 4 years later, in 2013, hotel guest Felicia Powell captured this photo of the same area on the second floor of the Menger Hotel. In the photo, a child guest at the hotel dressed in red can be seen walking along,
who's that behind
but
her?
no one knows who or what is walking behind her. So is it true that the Menger Hotel is haunted and just
like that.
walks the stair landing on the second floor? Let me know what you think.
My work in conflict areas has taught me many things. If MSF weren't in these countries, I genuinely don't...
That picture just looked like the video, but clearer. Just looked like it was the same thing. I've never seen that hotel anywhere before. I watch a lot of
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Ghost hunting. No, we're not going to these places. I'm just gonna say I watch a lot of ghost hunting programs on YouTube or telly, on the TV and that. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go to that one.
Let us know. In fact, now it's Texas, man. Can't go
everyone's. Not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't go there still.
Yeah.
It's funny how a lot of these places are usually in undiverse.
You can go.
Nah. Don't know if I'll come back. It's long.
I'm still not going there anyway.
Why? Let's visit some places, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the story you're about to bring up. Shut up.
I'm not about to bring a story up. I'm about to say nah.
Why? It's the most haunted one.
You want me to take money out of my pocket to go there so that ghost can follow me around
for one night?
Huh?
For one night. They can't latch onto planes. Trust me.
I'll trust you. They're expert now.
They can't. It's the
altitude.
I was gonna say the magnetics.
Yeah, it is actually. You're right. Yeah,
it's the magnetics.
Stop.
Yeah.
Popular Korean YouTuber Dosha from the Paranormal YouTube channel Dosha Michael sets out to explore a creepy abandoned bus company located somewhere in South Korea.
That's different.
Now, not much is known about the mysterious bus company or why it was left abandoned, but Dosha believes that the location is haunted by the spirit of an old man that used to live inside one of the only remaining buses on the property. In an attempt to capture the ghost of the old man, the YouTuber sets up a GoPro camera to record the bus while he explores the rest of the enormous site. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
There's gonna be someone in the bus, isn't it? I don't know what that zooming was for.
Go on again.
There's gonna be someone in the window also.
방금 소리 뭐 들었어요? 쿵 엄청 크게 소리.
A loud bang can be heard, startling Dosha as he's setting up his GoPro. Now, a bit freaked out, he eventually leaves to explore the building. But after a few hours, he doesn't really find or experience anything in the abandoned bus depot. So he grabs his static camera and just heads home. But when Dosha looks back at his captured footage of the bus, he's shocked when he realizes what his static GoPro camera recorded.
You got drip, boy.
Swaggy.
Got that Nike sponsor.
Something can be seen walking past the bus and out of frame. Dosha has no idea who or what this could be. So, he returns the next day and leaves the GoPro in the exact same spot.
He's on it, innit?
What his camera captures that night is absolutely chilling.
Called it. Oh, that is
clear.
That looks like...
it looks like a reflection. What was it doing? Yeah, it's hard to like think when... Oh shit. I wonder how often that stuff happens.
First, something can be seen moving around inside the bus.
That is the worst one.
Then a little later, a dark mist-like figure can be seen looking out the window on the second floor before moving back out of sight. So could it be that Dosha captured the ghost of the old man who used to live inside the bus? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire video and many more spooky ghost investigations with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel, Dosha Michael.
White face.
Creature or compression.
That white face, I don't think you'd know the terrifying movies, do you?
I was more thinking how often you see like that like the mist-shaped thing. Obviously the cameras can never really focus because there's nothing to focus on it, so you just see that shape. But when it's flipping cold outside, the shadows that you're breathing at, it's the same stuff. That shit must happen all the time. Like your brain doesn't even register as anything.
That face looked like Art the Clown, but I don't think you'd know. I'll show you after we've watched this, but
you do it to yourself.
What?
Like
I haven't watched the films that is from. I just know the character.
Listen to me.
Because the films
you do
are
it to yourself.
The most disgusting films.
Like if you ranged every piece of horror I've seen versus every horror you've seen.
Add a picture on screen now so everyone knows what I'm talking about, and I'll show you what it looks like.
It's so bad it doesn't even go straight to.
That's what it looked like.
That's terrible.
And the films that he's in are like the most disgusting films. I think he like chainsaws a woman in half while she did that, basically. Stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah, twisted. But that's what that face looked like.
Yeah, your encyclopedia of scare.
For someone that is so shook of all this stuff,
it's too wide.
I've seen like
very vast. You're very vast and knowledgeable.
I've seen everything to do. I think I just like being scared. My bladder is always empty.
Pakistani Reddit user Phantom881999 says that late one night the strange CCTV footage was captured just outside his dad's workplace.
Huh? What in the fudge?
what is that? It looks like two
Now, the Redditor
separate
definitely
things, but
admits that this
it's two
could
separate
simply be
entities.
a strange glitch in the compression on the camera.
Yeah, of course.
But why does one of these two people look like they are hunched over and walking on four legs? So is this weird compression or a weird creature? Let me know what you think. A little evil.
That's definitely a weird creature. Do you know what that reminds me of? You see when you see them prank videos and they're wearing a hoodie, but they've got arms and legs
I was
down
trying to
there.
they've got their legs through the arms and their arms inside it. Yeah, I was trying to think, what does that look like?
That's exactly what that is.
But it kind of looked like it was crab walking as well.
It looked like it had a damaged leg and walking like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Pretty.
It looked like a Pokemon had a birth defect. And it just looked like a normal person walking alongside it, but it was both glitching out as well.
Yeah. Both translucent, glitching out, and
I'm good, thank you.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Now look,
my brain's scarred.
There's only 2 to go. It's fine. A little evil's always good.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Kids are always great when it comes to these.
Popular ghost hunter Ehab Kasmia sets out to investigate a completely abandoned neighborhood on a mountain in Jordan. Now, nobody knows exactly why dozens of homes were deserted in an otherwise thriving city, but locals claim that the neighborhood was plagued by a sinister jinn taking the form of a human child.
Great.
As Ehab goes from home to home, he doesn't really find much and only hears a few strange noises. But that changes as he gets higher and higher up the mountainside. In one of the empty, dilapidated homes, this happens.
Whatever's going on, that's fucking loud.
I think that was just a car going past.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما
You know when the praying starts?
Did you see it?
Just when
Ehab doesn't notice when a small childlike hand moves out of sight right behind a doorway. Clueless as to what just happened, Ehab leaves the home and heads to the next house even higher up the mountain. As he explores, something happens that shocks him to his core.
Listen. Yeah, you can't even focus on.
Oh, not this shot again.
Love this shot.
Oh!
I didn't see it.
There's a face in the
بسم
window.
الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Him noticing it is worse.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
They normally do.
It was that kind of like faded in, and then as he noticed it, it
بسم
disappeared.
الله الرحمن الرحيم.
When Ehab switches to the selfie mode on his phone, he is shocked when he sees the face of a child watching him from outside the window. He races outside, but there's no one there.
That's pretty fucking high as well.
There is no one around this mountain for miles, and there
It's not
certainly
even
shouldn't be a
clear.
child out alone in this
It's not
dangerous
like a
abandoned neighborhood.
blurry window
So
either.
Ehab is now starting to believe that the local legends are true. He thinks the mountain might just really be haunted by a malevolent entity that takes the form of a child. But, as always, you decide. Just pulling your leg.
The reflection was on the other side. I mean, well, the face was on the other side of the window, but it looked like a reflection.
Oh, coming from the other side.
Like,
Yeah, I hear you.
it looked like it was in the room with him, and it was a reflection he's seeing.
like it was behind
it's
him.
on the other side.
Yeah, like it's behind him
glass.
as opposed to
And it's
outside
not
the window.
like a blurry window like you usually have on like bathroom windows or a front door or something. It's just a normal window, but the face is all blurred and distorted. This is why I don't play with jinns.
I don't even say it. I don't even say it. Unless I add Kazama after it, because that's the only thing.
I mean, yeah, you're not really meant to say it either, but I'm in your house, not mine, so
it's fine. That's why I'm not saying it. But in general, Yeah, it's just creepy, innit? But then when you hear like a back context to like the story of a whole mountain.
Yeah, because he didn't make that story up. It's like
there's no one.
It's like a local legend or whatever.
There's no one there,
and then you go there,
and there's nobody there.
And then
there is like there's third world poverty and people on streets. That's a whole town
empty, empty, and like people weren't like, oh, they don't want the house, I'll have it. They were just like, no,
we're not even doing anything with this. This can stay exactly how it is. You just put a big X on the map. No one goes there. Yeah, I think that is quite worrying, isn't it? I don't think there ain't nothing like that in ends like that.
Not a whole town. Maybe the odd house. But a whole town.
No, but even the house is wild to me.
No, because sometimes people like own the house, so it can't just be torn down or sold on or stuff. They just don't.
But it's still empty. This is what I'm saying. Like, I think like this is when you know where people squat and things like that. But like you'll walk like 2 minutes down the road and like there'll be guys camped out on the road outside shops and stuff. Obviously there's a purpose for it, but you still have somewhere else to...
Our whole town is crazy. The whole town.
That's wild.
Like...
There weren't even small houses either.
Like, man, just... Everyone in Canning Town just went, yeah.
Yeah, no. That's it.
We're going to move in. We're going somewhere else.
Just pulling your leg.
Oh, it's crazy because the first video, I said he's going to tickle his foot when he was in bed. Yeah. And now the last video is someone's leg being pulled.
This next video has been circulating the internet, but unfortunately no one seems to know the original source. So, somewhere in Asia, a child is innocently crawling across the floor. Then this happens.
What was that?
The light in the room suddenly flashes off, just as the crawling child's legs seem to be pulled by something that we can't see. Incredibly upset by the occurrence, the crying child charges forward wildly as if to try to escape whatever might be after him. Or is he being pushed?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It's kind of hard to tell. But with no source for the video, I guess we'll never know.
It looks like he gets pushed after it's pulled, though.
Yeah. Like he's thrown forward. Because he kind of does like that.
Thanks so much for watching. Lately, my upload schedule has been completely ridiculous. So, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell.
Straight to Hogwarts.
Just...
Yeah, that was like...
We were allowed.
It got pulled and then it
got dashed.
Like, something went like...
Yeah. Go on then. He's out of order.
Because that was the creepiest part of the way he crawled forward.
He's out of order. He named it just pulling your leg. That's so wrong. That's so wrong but accurate.
What's the next move? You've just watched your child be pulled backwards and then thrown. To what? The child? The house. What if that doesn't work? Now you're on the street with your kid and it's that just chilling with you on the street.
Just start here. It'll go up.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
That wasn't too bad. A little creepy. I think we've seen worse. I've seen worse.
Yeah, that's why I have the top 20 tomorrow's gonna.
The monastery one was kind of fucked up.
They were all a bit more. Not all, but they were more like they was on the real side, like
realistic.
the skinwalker one, like that's what they're normally like just a little peekaboos. It's like, oh, what? Yeah, that is weird. But the actual ghost video, like the monastery, the hotel, they're all like ones where you're like, yeah, what? Like
they're more factual than open to question.
They're more like what you'd less like. Is dramatized a word? Doesn't sound like a real word.
Dramatized is a word.
Is it? Mm. Yeah, but like, it's not like a black mass. Like the guy where that's living in a house with a black mass in the shower and then walking past.
Oh no, that Uncle Professor thing allowed.
But you could see someone editing that. Mm. Whereas the others, like the monastery and the hotel, were like,
you could see.
Yeah.
It's just
like, oh yeah, that is what ghosts are. Yeah. Just translucent.
But yeah, by definition,
just like
they are ghosts. Yeah.
Like someone playing a recording from back of someone walking through, like, not so much. They're not like fucking with anyone. It's literally like someone that was there, God knows how many years ago, just repeating like.
What do you think? What do you think are easier to digest? Being able to see it, like the Korean on the bus, or like not being able to see anything, like the baby at the end. What's easier to digest visually?
I don't know.
What's easier to delete from your memory?
I don't know. Being able to see it is scarier than not being it. Like, if you catch something on camera that you don't see with your own eyes.
Oh yeah, that's always gonna. That's gonna play much more.
Yeah, I don't know if.
Yeah, but we used to catch. What about when I had like a year and a half of just dots, just dots with me.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just the juju. Whoever put juju on you, just following you around.
And it was prominent as well. Like proper fucking with my pictures.
Yeah.
Where was we was like?
But that's you. That's not me. So
yeah, but it's gone now. But where was we was like? I think it started from like
everywhere you went. Any picture that you took anywhere.
No, but I'm saying from my memory, I remember the Halloween thing me, you and Tara went to.
Yeah.
It's there, all the way up to Birmingham. Everywhere we went. Any picture you was in. There's just specks of white, like pure white dots just around me. It's usually around my face, but still around me.
And now the juju's worn off, so it's not there anymore.
Probably because of these.
I think we would have been doing these while it was happening. Mm-mm. Yeah, we've been doing these for like
3 years.
2.5 years, 3 years.
It's way longer than that.
Oh, that's you.
But yeah, if you like the video, click the bell for notifications. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. If you want to support us even further, you can click the join button. And we'll be returning to do the top 20. Yay!
New Year's Day.
No, I got a flow. When I react, the man's got cold. When I react, the man's got go. You little bitch, stick it in your reacts. It was a big react, so man's got no. Anything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it, you won't manage. So I'm real, I'm silent like magic. Part with a man that oh so savage.